to Sports Life Talk. Hey, cause this is Sports Life Talk. Hey, you rock it with Sports Life Talk. Hot topics with Sports Life Talk. So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling the shots. Things will never be the same, so forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Here we go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown all podcasts that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. 5 total strangers, the 5 Power Rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing up. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach and Miss Manhattan. Gemini Jones holds the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, I'm out to the south. From the clever athletes to the yeet of the week, we got what you need. We dropping what's hot in the streets, from copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. When gossip and tea, like Kimberly, pour you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin. Let's go.
SLT Nation, we are in the building. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Sports Life Talk Live on Wednesday nights. You are not seeing an illusion in front of your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. It is a fellas takeover. It is the head coach and myself. We going live tonight. We're going to do this thing strictly for the fellas. It's going to be bananas. We're going to talk sports all night long. So buckle up. You know what? Strap up your chin strap. Kev, how you feeling, man?
You know what? It just feels just liberating, right? It's just you and I, no Kitty, no Pam, nobody getting mad at us, nobody drinking all night. And by like
the crowd is going crazy.
And like 20 minutes into the show, she's just basically not checked out, but she's feeling really good.
Hey, you know what? Hold on 1 second. Welcome to another. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Hey, I am your host, the Mouth of the South, B. Jones, Mr. Yeet, the Louisiana. I'm rocking it with the head coach, KT. Listen, if you are out there, you are watching this live right now, we need you to tap in, like. Let's subscribe. Let's get all eyeballs on this thing. We got a fun show packed for you guys. It is September the 8th, Wednesday night. Don't forget, y'all know the motto, tell a friend to tell a friend. And tonight we are going to talk. We're going to start this off with our cover athlete. And if you've been watching the show for quite some time, what's up, Kev? You want to say something?
Before we get to the cover athlete, let's let everybody know that this will be the last week that we will, stream on Facebook. Going forward, we're going to do it strictly from YouTube. And the reason why, we don't see a lot of y'all comments. So if you commented from Facebook, we don't see it. And plus, we're trying to get our YouTube page just popping. So we need you to tell a friend, like B. Jones said, hit that subscribe button. Help your family out.
Kev, we already getting hate mail. We got KD, damn it, talking about he need the ladies. Oh, my God. You know what? They coming back, KD, damn it. They will be back. They on PTO.
Wait, B. Jones, day one family. Hey, what's up, fam?
There she go. We got Miss Rasley in the building.
And her husband. Fiance.
That's right. That's right. He earning it, though. He earning it the hard way.
Wait. Back to KD's comment. Look here, man. You don't need a woman tonight. Just use your hand. Use your hands tonight. You don't need your woman.
Pamela.
Let's go, man.
We took Pamela out. We giving you Pamela, man. Handle that, bro. You good. You good for one night. All right, y'all. This is episode 110. It is titled Invinceable, after the one and the only number 10 himself, Vince Young, University of Texas finest. I mean, I don't know. I wish we had a nice little graphics up for you guys, and we can't show you because some things changed here at the last second. But man, Vince Young is an impressive player. I wanted to say that was one of those careers that, man, I just wish it would have been a little bit better in the NFL. But Kev, you gonna take over KD job tonight, huh? You gonna tell everybody in America about Vince Young, what made him so great, what made him so special, and why we are honoring him tonight with a cover athlete?
I guess so. You got people using PTO that they don't have, but you know what? That's why we're here, B. Jones. We'll step in.
That's right. Let's go.
All right, Vince Young played college football for the University of Texas. As a junior, he won the Davy O'Brien awarded annually to the best quarterback in the nation. He finished second behind Reggie Bush in the Heisman Trophy voting. After the Heisman voting, Young led his team to the BCS National Championship against the defending BCS National Champion USC Trojans and running back Reggie Bush in 2006 Rose Bowl. It was one of the most anticipated games in the history of college football. Young was drafted by the Tennessee Titans with the 3rd overall pick in the 2006 NFL Draft. And B. Jones, I will rank that top 3, if not like the best college national championship I've ever watched.
I'm going to agree with you. It to me, it was right up there with the Miami, Ohio State national championship.
And Florida State and Virginia Tech when Michael Vick really came up.
Yeah, but that game wasn't as close. Vick made some great plays, but that national championship wasn't as close. It ranks up there like with them LSU versus Clemson. We're not going to talk about that.
No, we're not. We're not going to talk about that one. Jones, I'm not letting you get away with that tonight. Not tonight.
Hey, no, let me think. What are some other good? Oh, Deshaun Watson with the pick play to the kid that play right now for the Raiders. Renfro. That's right. That was an amazing championship game as well. But I tell you what, let's go ahead and get some trivia in here.
Well, B. Jones, after my read, I should have said that. B. Jones, what kind of trivia you have for us for Vince Young?
No, you know what, Cam? You didn't have to tee me up because I'm going to tell you, that national championship game, I think everybody in America was watching it. There's even a special out that talks about how UT came into that and they were underrated and how Earl Thomas and all of them cats, how they really wanted to get a shot at playing USC. And everybody remembers the famous Bush push and Matt Lyon. And that team was loaded all the way through.
Wendell White.
Oh, my God. Yeah. So I'm glad you mentioned all these players, Kev, because my trivia, and this is a layup, fellas. I just want one of y'all answer me in the comments. You know, we'll throw you a T-shirt. You know, you can get a hoodie, whatever you want. Just hit me up. I want to know, contrary to beliefs, who was the leading rusher in the national championship game in the 2006 Rose Bowl? Who was the leading rusher? What player had the most rushing yards for SportsLifeTalk? Be the first one to get to our website, www.sportslifetalk.com. Be the first one to answer that, and I'm gonna show you some love, get you some SLT swag. All right.
Okay, if y'all haven't noticed, B. Jones has a board and he's playing with his new toy.
I got a new toy.
You'll hear these crazy noises all throughout the show. And Corey, you don't need them tonight, man. We got you, brother. Just imagine them being here. Man, just roll with us, y'all. Come on.
Nah, Corey, they man, something about contract negotiations.
No, we don't.
You know what I'm saying?
No, we're gonna keep it real. They don't love y'all the way that we love y'all. That's where we're gonna put it. We're gonna leave it at that.
What? Tell Kevin, you telling them the truth. You know what I'm saying? We got y'all though. We got y'all.
Hey, they ain't watching, are they? I don't see them in them comments.
Nah, they not in there. We good, man. Hey, Kev, do we have a toast? Do we have a toast tonight?
Do you have a toast?
You know what? I do have a toast. I wasn't able to watch the full show last night, and y'all are gonna get tired of hearing me say this until my throat gets sore. But our sisters from another mister, the girls down south, SLT South, they took on the prestigious SLT mantra, and they are keeping that thing going. They go live every Tuesday night at 7:00 p.m. And they win again. And I was only able to catch a little bit of the show. Got a quick laugh, and I had to run off to a fantasy draft. But I don't think you guys understand how cool it is for those girls to be rocking the mic and doing what they do. You know, me and Kev, we were talking backstage. It was like, you know, we were in the same situation they were in, you know, 2.5, 3 years ago. And now we look up and, you know, we doing some different things. You know, we growing, but at the same point in time, I know how much courage, I know how much preparation for our friends and families. Those of you guys who are watching us right now, we appreciate y'all so much because y'all push us to places that we, you know, sometimes we uncomfortable. We have to go into play because we got to make this thing pop, because just because y'all watching this don't mean y'all gonna call us and be like, hey, that was a great episode, B. I've been challenged and heard some crazy talk. And so I recognize how hard it is, right, to put yourself out there in front of your family, your friends, and complete strangers, and get that kind of advice and stuff like that. So,
and
shout out. What up, man?
For that, man, I've been trying to get them to do this for over a year.
Over a year. That's right, man. You know what? They actually were part before. So those of you who are new, before we did the You Got Next series, Kevin and I did a thing called the collaborations. And what we did with collaborations is we were going around and we were interviewing other podcasts. We were just trying to connect with other podcasts like, hey, what y'all doing? This is what we doing. How can we all, rising tide lifts all boats? And so they were doing their thing. I don't even know how Kev got on their radar.
But
Kev,
this is crazy. To this day, I do not know if we followed them or they followed us. It doesn't matter now. We're family. Hey, we're in this together.
Well, Kev, I got me some water, man. I didn't get the brisk alcoholic drink. I should have.
I'm gonna tell you right now, my water is sitting right back there, and I can't go get it. I can just look at it.
It's fellas' night, man. Go
no, man. We gotta be professional, man.
All right, well, I'm gonna drink some water, and I'm gonna salute to Dresses and Salted Pretzels, SLT South. You girls keep doing your thing. Keep plugging on. We watching. The world is watching, and we are rooting for y'all, and we are wishing y'all nothing but success. So, shout out to SLT South.
Man, that sounded good too. I ain't gonna lie.
It was a little crispy too, man.
All right, that's enough. You're doing too much now.
All right, man. All right, so we don't have a drink of the week, fellas. So just go get you a bottle of those water. Go get you some water and chill out. All right, so now playmakers. Y'all know at the beginning of every game, they tell us like who are the players to watch. So Kev, tell us who are the players to watch this week in the playmakers.
Look here, we're going to the north. We had to bend the knee, and we had to go to the north to Brigham Young University. Did I say that right? It ain't Brigham Young. That's BYU.
Brigham Young? Yeah.
That's one. I'm talking about Coach Mack.
Coach Aaron McAleenan. Yeah, just say Canada.
No, man, I had it written down and then I didn't have it pulled up. But anyway, we rock with her. She's a rising coach in Canada. Please go check out that episode as well.
Bingham.
What's that?
Pam said Bingham, and she apologized for her absence.
Yeah, whatever. Please go and check out all of our episodes that you can go see right now. We have plenty of them up. Go show us some love. Please subscribe and comment because we need the love. We're trying to get to 1,000. Right now we're at 700. We've made
we getting that, okay.
But without your clicks and your subscribes and you telling your friend to tell a friend to join and watch us, we can't do it alone, y'all. We need y'all, so subscribe.
Hey, and guess what, Kevin? Guess how much it costs for them to do that?
I think it's free.
It's free 99. It don't cost them nothing. All it costs them is some sweat equity and some love just to tap that subscribe button and send it out to a friend, man. So we count on y'all. That's right. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, Corey. I'm talking to you, Zoe. I'm talking to you, KD. Damn it.
We know his name. Yeah, we know KD's on it.
Yeah, KD, damn it, is a diehard. All our guys, they diehards, man. So we truly appreciate that. Local business. Kev, you came up north this weekend, huh?
Well, hey, this weekend I had to go and holler at our boy Melvin from Hutchins Barbecue, located in Frisco, Texas, off Preston Road. If you're ever in that area, you would just want to take a food road trip, you need to go check them out. You won't be disappointed. They also have a location in McKinney, if I'm not mistaken. I'm letting y'all know it is Gemini Jones approved because she loves to eat. So go and rock with them at Hutchins.
Hutchins Barbecue. I can co-sign on what Kevin is saying. It is right. It is right from down the street, and me and my wife, we kill it. I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite, Kevs. I don't know if you tried it. Have you had the jalapenos that are stuffed with brisket and cream cheese? Yes, sir.
No, I haven't.
Wrapped in bacon.
No, I haven't, man.
Ooh, man, it is a blessing upon blessings. I think that little thing costs like $4 or $5 for just one, but three or four of them and you're good. You're good. Your mouth hot and your belly's full. They are amazing. So shout out, Kel. Oh, and you know what? You know, I got Kelvin.
Yes.
He just had a baby. So shout out to Kelvin and his family. Hey,
and
that's huge.
Coach Mack is at the University of British Columbia.
BC, British Columbia.
I had it right here in front of me. I just overlooked it. So yeah, shout out.
It's all good, man. It's just us, bro. So we can make mistakes tonight.
No, we got to
look. She's talking trash. She's talking trash in the thing.
Oh yeah, because you get everything right. Yeah, Pam. Come on, B. Let's go, man. I got time.
Oh, I was doing my impression of Pam. My bad. All right. Oh, see, we you know what? If that's what y'all want to do this weekend, if y'all just want to interact with each other, we could do that, KD, damn it. But there's no point in throwing salt. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in rubbing salt in my wounds about LSU. We all saw that.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing.
Yeah, and KD, I will say this. The one thing about B. Jones and I, we may go off on each other, but when it comes to when our team loses, we never just dig a hole. Unless LSU beats Florida, then that's warranted. But if it's another team, it's just not the same. So let my brother breathe today, man.
We're gonna talk about LSU in just a second. We're gonna talk about LSU in just 1 second, because we are at the time of the kickoff. Is that right, Kev? Let me see if I can find a noise for the kickoff. I don't know. All right. So Kev, let's kick the show off and let's talk a little bit of collegiate football. Football is back. The NFL kicks off tomorrow night, so we got Dallas versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But college always seems to grab the attention and grabs the headlines and gets everybody back in the spirit, whether it's tailgating, whether it's heroic comebacks, upset city, or, big games in foreign stadiums, in neutral sites. We had a bunch of big games lined up, but let's recap the weekend of college football. Tell me, Kev, what is your good, your bad, and your ugly of college opening weekend?
Well, instead of good, we should say the great, and that's the Tide. They keep on rolling, man. It's just a well-oiled machine. The bad is Clemson and Florida State's kicker, because they should have beat Notre Dame or had a better chance on beating them. And the ugly, B. Jones, I just hate to say it. You know what the ugly is.
What's the ugly, man?
And like I said, I'm not digging salt in the wound, but it's LSU, man. That just didn't look right.
You telling me out of all the stuff, UConn, Vanderbilt loses to a unranked school. I think
that's Vanderbilt, though. Do we really think Vanderbilt to be a powerhouse, though?
But I mean, let's just be. UCLA got a good coach, Kev. They got Chip Kelly. They stuck with that coach in the bad times. That's what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you stick with a coach that can build a program and recruit their players and can get the culture changed. If you don't fire them in year 3 after a bad season, you know what? Things start to get better. They start to turn that corner. That guy, DTR, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, who was a freshman when he came on campus, guess what? The dude now is a junior. He's playing with a different swagger. He's playing with a different intensity. The playbook can open up. I'm just saying, it's a reason why UCLA beat us, and most of that has to deal with the physicality at the point of attack. But we'll talk about it.
But like I said, I'm not trying to rub it.
I don't feel like you're trying to dig, man. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's a young season. It's a lot of teams have lost their first games and then went on and done big things. I'm not gonna go on wax and say I foresee that coming out of these LSU Tigers. We got a lot of problems that need to be addressed, but it is in the realm of possibility. I'm not throwing my Tigers away, and I suggest you don't either, because there's something special brewing down there on the bayou. Kevin, my good. There was a quarterback, and I don't know why I didn't write the kid's name. He threw for 10 touchdowns in a collegiate game. I mean, he put up NCAA with Denard Robinson.
Was this D1?
No, hold on. I'm going to pull it up for you.
I'm about to say, hold on, D1 dude throwing
this dude threw 10 touchdowns in one game. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. His name is Ron Heffley, and he played for Presbyterian. But I'm going to tell you this. The final score was 84-43, it's NAIA, and they played over St. Andrews. But I'm going to tell you this, Kev. It don't matter what level you playing. 10 touchdowns, sir?
No, it's very impressive. But the fact that they put up 84 and the other team put up 44, that just tells you the level of talent. But yeah, 10 touchdowns is impressive, but oof.
Hey, well, check out my other good. So my other good was Mackenzie Milton. Did you see that guy go out there and play football on that? I don't even know how the doctors repaired that leg. That was insane. Like, and Florida State don't have this tough offensive line. So you got to go out there and be courageous to play behind that Florida State line.
And just have it ruined by a kicker who made the 50-yarder. They get him.
I know.
And he missed a 37-yarder.
But when that game was 38-28, and I was like, it's just not enough time. We talking about Florida State. They going to do something to blow this game. He literally went down there, drove, scored a touchdown, got the ball back. And if you go back and rewind that game, it was a 3rd and 7. The snapper shot the ball out. It was a bad snap. He had to go and he had to throw it away. and they had to kick that 50-yard field goal that you're referring to, they would have scored a touchdown. Notre Dame was gassed. It was 45 seconds left in the game. The running back was having his way with them. But shout out to Mackenzie Milton after having a surgically repaired leg. I mean, nerve damage throughout the wazoo. The stories that they told about what the medical staff put together was extraordinarily impressive. The bad was smart schools, man. You said we don't expect nothing out of them, but bruh, these are still Division I schools who can get 2- and 3-star athletes, and you're going out there to losing to some of these small schools. Not only did I think Stanford took an L, Vanderbilt took an L, UConn took an L. I mean, it was a lot of these schools that go around claiming how prestigious they are with education, and they put these boys, get these boys out these classrooms and get them on the field. They need to have a little bit of the Alvin Mack in them.
Hey, Jones, Brian Shaw. That dude better be on lookout because Stanford is going down for some reason. Or, they probably lose the first game and they'll win out, but I don't know, man. It's not looking good.
Yeah. And also I think we saw a lot of bad football this past week. And that was gonna be my ugly, Kev. My ugly is gonna be targeting. Did you see how many targeting calls? Even in the Monday night game, I think 4 players were ejected over targeting. And some of these targetings are egregious. Some of these targetings are not. But the fact of the matter is that I think that the 15-yard penalty should stand.
Yeah, man.
I think they need to stop with the ejections. I just think they need to stop with the ejections. They don't eject in high school unless they've changed the rules. So if somebody out there know that, hey, they for a fact changed the rule in high school the way they ejecting players.
I've never seen a player ejected for
and they not ejecting the players in the NFL. I don't understand why colleges has picked up the mantle and decided that they are going to eject players for the targeting call. It is, to me, it just slows the pace of the game down. And
not only that, B. Jones, they're changing the outcome of a game by getting rid of somebody's best player. Now you got a free safety in there who's never been on the field.
Bruh. And then you impacting the next game.
Yeah.
You impacting the next game. So, but the level change is what got me, Kev. You moving at 1,000,000 miles per hour. You got guys running 20, 22 miles per hour, and then all of a sudden a running back or a quarterback changes levels to try to either evade the tackle or to try to brace themselves. And these guys are reacting at a high pace. And, I mean, I could just sense it. I got a feeling to when it's like a poor tackle versus the difference in the guy just trying to make a good, wholesome football play.
Yeah, and if he's lunging, we can tell when somebody is throwing their shoulder and trying to really put some damage on somebody. But, yeah, that rule needs to be changed, man. That's a joke.
Yeah, but I'm not rubbing salt, but the Florida quarterback situation is ugly too, though.
Oh,
so you getting on my Tigers.
Yeah, but we won.
Some concern. Yeah,
y'all played UCLA, so I give y'all that. But
y'all played St. Ignatius School of the Blind.
But we won, so we're 1-0. Y'all not.
Hey, y'all 1-0. Now y'all played FAU, and I actually like FAU head coach. I don't know why I can't think of his name. I think it might have been Turner. I can't remember.
Yeah,
FAU
I'm not sold on no boy. Yeah, our quarterback situation is gonna be dicey all year.
Yeah, Anthony Richardson look good though. Who you rather start right now, Kev? You had to make the call.
Let me get back to you on that, pimping. Yeah. Whoever Mullen puts in, I'm rolling with him. Let's go Gators. We chopping. I ain't letting you.
I like that passion, man. Well, I'm gonna give you a chance to be passionate here in a second because we're gonna talk about your Cowboys. All right, Kev. Predict your Final Four. Who are your when the smoke clears, when this is all over, CFP's happening? Who are your 4 teams in the CFP?
Okay, you got to put Bama in there. You know they're going to find a way to put Ohio State in there.
I know Bama looking tough again.
Georgia, they'll probably lose 1 game to Bama, and I think they're going to get in. And here's my surprise, even though the next question is going to be different. I'm going to go UCLA, man.
Really? Now, do you realize that pick alone vindicates my Tigers? You know that, right?
Yeah.
If for some strange reason, if somehow the sissy blue UCLA Tigers. You saw the story about Ed Orgeron. He called it sissy blue.
Yeah, you come out here with that sissy blue.
I know. Man, you can't. I don't know, man. If you go talk that kind of trash, you got to go win the game, Coach O. I love you to death, but you got to go win the game after calling the fans stuff like that. Hey, but I actually agree with you on Georgia. I think Georgia has a set up to where if they could just run their table, I think they're going to beat Florida. I think they're going to win out. They don't have a Bama on their schedule.
They don't play them this year?
Nah, they don't play Bama. So it's gonna be, Kentucky look good.
But that defense, man, that
Tennessee actually
defense is
took a step
something
forward.
serious. That defense is something serious in Georgia.
Yeah, shout out You Got Next alumni Casey Vanderberg. She told us to be looking out for those what is that orange chiffon orange? I can't think of the name of it, but hey, she told us to look out for that team over there in Tennessee, and they definitely, they got a new team and it looks pretty good. I'm gonna go Bama. I'm gonna go Ohio State. I'm gonna take your UCLA out, and I'm gonna put Clemson in, and then I'm gonna throw in Georgia. I'm gonna throw in Georgia.
Okay.
I think Georgia's strength of schedule is gonna get them. But now the next question, I'm gonna be able to speak freely. What I really feel in my heart. That was head. Now I'm gonna talk about my heart. Kevin, give me a crazy underdog team that you think could possibly get in if everything falls their way.
You already said we're talking about our heart, right? So you know where I'm going. It's them Florida Gators, man.
Kev, are you serious? Do you really think the Florida Gators got a chance?
Yes, I do.
Right now,
I don't
want to put a bet on it because I just want you to pay me my 2 stakes already. You owe me.
It's 1 stake, man.
We had Saints Cowboys too.
No, we didn't. We had
Florida.
Stop playing, B. Jones. No.
Yes, we did.
No, we did.
2 steak dinners. Why are you doing this on national television?
That's you trying to front because the ladies ain't here to back me up. It's one sticker. You getting 1 steak dinner. That's the only thing I remember agreeing on. So there you go.
This dude here, man. You keep losing these bets to me.
That's why I'm giving a bet. I'm not betting
my sides too. All right, look, man. The crazy underdog team that's going to pull this thing off is the Cincinnati Bearcats.
I wanted to go there.
Cincinnati Bearcats. They look good, bro. They look good. I think they got an older team. They brought a quarterback. They got great coaching with Luke Fickell. I think they could be a threat. The problem with them is, though, they got to go undefeated, and they don't play anybody. They don't play anybody.
You said Clemson. Clemson doesn't really play anybody else either.
And that's why I put, so to be transparent with y'all, I looked at Clemson's schedule. It's powder puff.
No ranked team.
Yeah, UNC ain't who we thought they was going to be. Virginia Tech is okay. Georgia Tech, Miami, I couldn't find it. Louisville got mopped up. I don't see anybody that's going to stand in the way of Clemson losing another game in the ACC. And then, of course, Ohio State has a very similar situation, although they will be challenged a little bit more by Michigan State, and Penn State. I still don't see a threat to them.
Let's be honest. Ohio State can lose 3 games. They're going to find a way to get those guys.
Hey, dear man, Bama. Bama has to. In order for Bama not to go to the national championship, they have to lose 2 games. And I just don't see 2 games that are losable on their schedule right now, unless my Tigers turn it up. Now, Tigers. And I'm gonna be honest with you. We come to play them every year. But that freshman kid, the $1 million baby, man, he looked incredible. He looked incredible.
Well, hey, he said Iowa State, KD, damn it.
Iowa State is tough. Yeah. Iowa State looked tough, yeah. But that's once again, if my memory serves me correct, Iowa State is in the Big Ten right now, right?
Big 12.
Or are they still in Big 12?
In the Big 12.
Okay, so Nebraska and what's the other team that went over to the Big Ten with Nebraska?
Because Missouri is still in the
Missouri went to the SEC. Oh well. Well, I'm gonna tell you this: Iowa State has a chance to run through the Big 12, but I don't know. Oklahoma.
They're trying to lose to Kansas State or something though. They always have one game that they're not supposed to lose,
and they're gonna do everything in their possible power to put Oklahoma in the CFP. I just think that Georgia is gonna beat them out. Oklahoma.
I forgot about Oklahoma.
I didn't forget about them. I just don't think that they tough. I think this defense that they talked about all year long. Oh, Oklahoma got all these returning guys.
Oh.
And we sat up there and we watched Tulane get work on them. Tulane almost pulled off an upset.
B. Jones, Big 12 and defense don't even go together. So let's move on. That don't even make sense.
All right, Kevin. Man, that was pretty fun. All right, so normally we would have the gorgeous and elegant Miss Manhattan to present her mad question asking. Hey, y'all. All right, so but we do want to talk about the Hard Knocks, Kev. I got some good copious notes here. I wrote them on my hand, so please forgive me if I stutter a little bit. But Hard Knocks, Dallas Cowboys. It was the final episodes. I call it the Cuts edition. And first, before we talk about it, what did it feel like? You know, Saints ain't never been bad enough to where we had the opportunity to go on Hard Knocks. But what did it feel like being able to watch the backstage of what your team looked like, what the facilities looked like, the players' personalities? What was that experience like for you, Kevin, over the past 5 weeks?
To be honest with you, I would rather we didn't do Hard Knocks. I'd rather go into the season just being the Dallas Cowboys. It's already a spotlight on us. It's already a target, and Hard Knocks probably just helped us out even more.
Really?
Yeah, I would rather.
That was good.
It was great, B. Jones, but I would rather us just go into the season. We already had a Hall of Fame game, right?
Yeah, the Hall of Fame game was the first one.
Yeah, that was enough, man. And then hold on, I'm just gonna talk. Let me talk real quick.
It's preach.
The fact that DiNucci, that they even had to think about cutting this guy,
Uncle Rico.
They were like, yeah, if he does something today that shows us dude, what more do you need to see? He's a walking turnover.
Nah, but you know what? The coach of which you hate, McCarthy, he made some excellent points, man. Like DiNucci came in as a rookie in a pandemic year, and I know everybody out there, I got friends who are telling me pandemic year didn't mean nothing. It absolutely 100% means a ton. That was a tremendous, it's tough for what them cats had to go through. Even in college, high school, tiddlywinks, it don't matter what sport you was playing, pandemic year was different. It changed the course of how you practice. It changed the course of how you communicated. It changed your schedules. It changed your practice time. I mean, just everything about what we experienced over the last 18 months to 2 years changed everything. So I'm not watering it down, but DiNucci shows upside. I mean, I just, Uncle Rico, I love watching Uncle Rico play, but he is a walking turnover.
Yeah. What quarterback that's successful that throws it sidearm?
Like, hey, but Patrick Mahomes. Hey, look.
Well, that's
and Uncle Rico. But look, he's still on the practice squad though, Kevin. So he's still gonna get the opportunity to develop. He'll still get a chance to work with his coaching staff, work with his players, and get to be a part of the meetings, get to travel. They say he just don't play on Sundays. That's it. He don't play when the bright lights come on, but he's still gonna be in the same place.
Boy, please don't play ever on Sundays. Not for the Cowboys anyway.
If DiNucci in the game, y'all in trouble. I'm just gonna tell you straight.
And I think everybody in America knows this. And then B. Jones, I know that Jerry Jones is the general manager, but just hearing him talk about players, and I just don't like it, man. It's a lot of stuff I don't like about the Cowboys. I love this organization, the team. Mike McCarthy, I think he's a cheese puff. Jerry Jones talking about talent and all that. I just wish he would just go in the box and just pay somebody else to do it. I know that whether Darius McCray or whatever the guy is, Clay, the one guy who's basically the GM, but he doesn't have the title. Just let him be the face. I'm tired of Jerry.
Hey, that was cool. The guy who runs the VP of player personnel.
Yeah,
I liked him.
Yes,
I liked the way he broke it down.
Yeah,
he was pretty sharp. That was a sharp brother. So hopefully Jerry Jones will give him more. But I actually enjoyed. Listen, I'm not a fan of the Cowboys, but hearing Jerry Jones speak, getting to see these guys' personality. Lil Aiden became a star. He became America's darling. I mean, I have so much respect for these guys, whether it's win, lose, or draw. I had my wife in there talking about, baby, you shouldn't let me watch this because I'm really enjoying watching some of these players. I had to threaten her to get her to stay a Saints fan. I mean, but to get an intimate look at some of these players, whether it's good or bad, I got some concerns about Micah Parsons. I love his style of play. I'm not a fan of the way he carried himself in the locker room, and his energy is weird. His confidence is, I don't know. It's a slight mix between arrogance and entitlement that I don't know. I hope that don't back him in the face. But like, who bringing a blanket to a team meeting? Like, no, that's the NFL. He started in the first show talking about honey tingers and Gatorade during practice eating and stuff. Like that entitlement. I don't know, man. He a dog, Kev. He's super fast. He's super athletic.
Yeah, I will say this about him though. He's willing to learn and listen.
He learning. Every episode they got him being coached up. So
yeah,
I'm not knocking Micah Parsons. I'm just saying it's a weird energy coming off that cat, and I hope he's successful enough to where that weird energy it becomes positive and it can move the ball. It was good to see DeMarcus Ware. That was pretty cool. 94 was back in the building.
And I like
what else stood out.
Zeke trying to help out Hardy.
Yeah. Yep. Hey,
I
Quan
like
Hardy, that was a good story. He back on the practice squad too.
Yeah.
That coach.
He could have made it though, man. He
ain't ready yet.
He squanders his opportunity, especially with the other guy that's hurt for like 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, now Rico Dowdell. Now the thing about Quan was he would show signs of like big time playmaking, and then he would just drop an open pass
wide open.
He would just fumble a ball. He would just do something, miss a block. It was something that was always like every time he had some positive momentum, he would just set him back. But Quan, I think Quan is good, man. But the running back is I would never let my kid play running back. That's the one position I'm like, no. I don't care. Go play linebacker. Go learn how to snap the ball. You could be a long snapper, but running back is like a interchangeable piece that is ridiculous. What did you think about the Trevon Diggs, Amari Cooper competition / battle?
Hey, what I didn't like about it is the fact that Dak would have threw 4 picks if Diggs had the balls.
It felt Look, the passes that Dak was throwing made it seem like he did that for HBO, bro. Almost like they had to resurrect Diggs and keep his story alive because man, them was fugly passes.
He was running right to him, and one pass
right to him.
No, it was a good pass. It was just well defended. No, it wasn't. The one pass you threw the Cooper at the beginning when he had to catch it over the shoulder on the sideline, that was perfect.
As a matter of fact, he said, "I'm 4-0. I'm 4-0." I was like, "Bro, you dropped 4 interceptions.
You dropped 4 picks right in your hand.
You dropped 4. You got 4 PBUs, and you should have had 4 interceptions." I was disappointed in that. But Kev, I got it.
I do want to say something.
Go ahead.
I don't dislike Jerry Jones. I actually love Jerry Jones.
Why is that?
But listen, I just don't love him being the face of the Cowboys.
You better talk to KD, damn it, there, because he in the comments right now, booing that decision.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather him just kind of go away and let Dak be the face. You paid him all this money to be your franchise quarterback. Let him be the face of the Cowboys.
Well, Kev, you couldn't have teed up one of my last few points here any better. Man, I love Dak Prescott. For all of you Cowboy fans.
Dakota? He's not Dakota anymore?
Dakota Prescott is my guy. I'm trying to draft him in as many fantasy football leagues as I possibly can. Whether he booms or busts, that dude is a great leader. He perfect for the franchise. Those guys follow him. He's the first one in, last one out. I mean, he's so smart, so cerebral. I love me some Dakota, and I'm wishing nothing but success against every other team he play against except the New Orleans Saints. For 24 hours, Kevin. For 24 hours. Y'all heard it here. Y'all heard it here. I'm going to say it. I'm only going to say it one time. I'm rocking with them Cowboys for 24 hours. Y'all got a fan.
You know what? I'm not going to let you get away with that, but I appreciate that.
How about them Cowboys for 24 hours? You got my support. Now go do your job. Do what Dak told you to do. Come together. Play for one another. Go beat them Tampa Bay Buccaneers so the Saints can have a leg up in the division.
I think we're all going to beat them. I think they're going to have a Super Bowl hangover, that excitement.
We're going to talk about that in the pick 6, man. Come on, bro.
Man, and I'm sorry, brother. I'm just excited. You talking about the Cowboys and the game is tomorrow. NFL football is back tomorrow, y'all.
NFL football is back. Kev, last point I'm going to make. Tyron Smith in the cardio session. Did you see Tyron Smith?
Mm-hmm.
If I saw Tyron Smith on the streets, I am walking the other way. That dude is a monster. I don't know. What is he, 6'6", 6'7" almost? The dude, like, you look at him in the pads and you think, man, that's just another offensive lineman. Man, that boy looked like the security off of a Schwarzenegger movie or something.
Yeah, but the one thing with that, B. Jones, if he try to chase you across the street, he probably pull a hammy, so you're going to be good. So
damn. That's cold.
Hey, when my man is healthy, he is one of the best in the business.
If I get off on him a little bit, Kev, I'm good.
Yeah, man. I just want him to stay healthy. If our offensive line can stay healthy, I know we got our who is it out with COVID? Is it
man, I saw a bunch of
Is it Martin?
Zach Martin? Yeah, I think it is.
He's out with COVID. But if we have everybody, all those pieces, I think Zeke is hungry this year. I think we will be feeding him more. Pollard, if we can use him as that Swiss Army knife, oh gosh, I can't wait till tomorrow when we beat them 27-24.
Hey, one other thing I want to say. Did you see the CD Lamb portion? I know you saw it because you watched the whole episode. CD Lamb looked like he got a bunch of Klan members in his mouth. I mean, I swear everything was white. That boy was, he was a whole different shade of white. I don't even know. Hey, he had, man, goodness.
And one thing I saw from that too is he had his boy as his chef.
And he had a sneaker plug. Sneaker plug brought him some fresh sneaks to the house.
And they were
off-whites and everything.
Those wasn't even that fire. The one he said it was his favorite, I wouldn't.
Bruh, do you know them? Kev, we gonna have to talk off air, bro. That's off. Man, them off-whites are like super expensive, bro. They just basic Air Force Ones, but once you threw that
like orange, the different color one. The first one he said these are my favorite pair.
They were yellow. They were yellow.
They were yellow.
Goldish, yeah.
I couldn't rock with those, man.
You could. If you was making $1 million like CD Lamb with them pearly whites he had in his mouth, you could. All right, so we don't worry about Mike Thomas, man. You know, we talking about some other stuff right now. All right, we're gonna get on him in just a second. All right, so Uncut Gems. We gotta pay homage to Pam. She works hard on this segment every week, whether she comes up with it 5 minutes before the show or whether she talks about it all week long. But Pam was so generous enough to get the fellas. That's right, guys. Everybody who's rocking with us tonight, hanging out, we got one for the fellas. This is the Uncut Gem. So I'm going to try to do you some justice on this, Pam. Let's see how it works, KT. Here we go. Fellas, what if you are at a family function and your cousin, not super close cousin, but a regular cousin, walks in with your homeboy's girl? And you know that they still together because he's taking her on a trip for her upcoming birthday. Who do you tell first, Kevin?
Well, they say that, just because you blood don't mean you family, right?
Ooh, that's dirty.
But just listen, you said it's not one of my close cousins, right?
It's not one of your close cousins, but it's still blood.
Yeah, but B. Jones, sometimes your boys are, it runs deep too, man. Ooh, that is a tough one. I'm going to tell you right now. If it's one of my close friends, B. Jones, and I'm not wishing this on your family at all, so Miss Jones, please don't come through there and try cuss me out.
Watch your mouth and continue to sell. No,
I know, but it's just like if I saw your wife.
Why are we doing this tonight, Kevin? Why
are
you
intent
on talking about? No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If it was your wife,
okay,
you don't think I'm gonna tell you?
And it's your cousin, and you're not that close with your cousin?
I'm not close to that cousin, but you're
gonna come tell me first.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna send you a text and probably take a picture right then and there.
Yeah, because she gonna get her head cracked. She gonna get
B. Jones, watch out. You ain't quick enough. She'd been on your neck. No, B. Jones, you.
Nah, listen, that's a lose-lose situation, Pat.
Yes.
And you know it. There's no right or wrong answer to that one. There's no way. As a matter of fact, even if they always say it's fight it's fight or flight.
Hold on,
and then there's freeze. What up?
Did you see Kim's response when they're talking about nobody? Then she talking about like he sweat?
Yeah. Hey, absolutely. I'm like her. I'm not telling either. I didn't see her. I ain't even know who that was. I don't even know. Is that my cousin? I ain't even see my cousin that night.
I'm telling you now, man.
You got to show me some receipts.
I got guys that I've been rocking with for over 20 years from college, and some I've been rocking with since kindergarten.
And you telling them first?
I gotta tell them, man. If it's family member that I am not close to, I'm not worried about damaging that relationship with them. Now, B. Jones, if you found out that I knew that your wife was doing something against you and I didn't tell you, how would that affect our relationship?
See, I'm a different type of cat, man, because I learned at an early age that sometimes, you ever heard that term that don't shoot the messenger? Well, 99% of the time the messenger gets shot. Let's just be real. The person who delivers the negative news is typically going to be the person who you look bad about. And let me tell you what's going to happen, because the cousin is going, or the best friend is going to get back with the girl, or whoever going to get back, and guess what? They going to always remember that you was the one that was in their business. Just like people in the comments saying, ain't my business. They going to always remember like, oh, Kev is judgy, and it's going to be an awkward relationship going forward. This is one that I got to sit out all the way. The messenger is going to be the bad guy. And no matter what you say to me, Kev, you might even tarnish our relationship more by coming and telling me. Because I mean, I'm just saying, I would tread lightly when it comes to delivering news. I don't deliver nobody news.
But
I told y'all last week I don't know NATO.
But for everybody talking about it ain't my business, that's your cousin and that's your best friend. So that is your business, well, whether you want it or not.
So I guess the other side of that, Kev, to your point, to kind of go where you're going with this is, what does that conversation look like when you find out, or when I find out that you didn't tell me? Because that conversation is going to be wild and crazy. But I think at that point in time, I'm just gonna be like, look, man, I didn't want to say nothing because I didn't know nothing. You got what I'm saying? I didn't know who that was. I don't know. You ain't got no pictures of me there. All right, Pam, we appreciate. You can't show me. I ain't on nobody pictures. I ain't on nobody Facebook. I wasn't at the party.
Hey, that was just a hypothetical. B. Jones and I, we don't roll like that.
Y'all heard it. Kevin snitching. Kevin telling on y'all. Be careful. Yeah, be careful who you bring into the party.
Don't cheat on my boys. I don't care.
Yeah, Kim, man, you a real stand-up guy. I appreciate that, man.
Yep.
I appreciate that. All right, so let's do some drop, Kev. I know you got some. You want me to do the music, or you gonna talk about the new music?
Man, you go ahead and do this.
All right, so Kim was so pleasurable enough to tell us about the new albums that are coming out. But let's just be honest, everybody. There was only one album that came out that
wait.
week.
I do want to say this. So the 1 week that she should have been here.
The 1 week she should have been here.
And then here's another thing, B. Jones. That's just like they're in the comments. Pam and KD, I really appreciate that. But that's just like you going out to a baseball game and you tell your boss that you're sick.
Yeah.
And a home run hit and we see you catching it.
Kevin, you gonna get them for being Ferris Bueller? Are they Ferris Bueller right now? Are they?
Hey man,
are they skipping?
As soon as we get off here, I'm FaceTiming them. They gonna get all this work.
Oh man, good luck, Pam and Kim. All right, so it was only one out. I'm gonna run through these very quickly here. Little Sims. Sometimes I might be an introvert. Never heard of it. Yeah. Lady Gaga, Donna Chromatica. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be number one by the end of the week. Everything Lady Gaga touches is amazing. Shang-Chi, which one of Marvel's best movies.
I'm gonna go
watch it this weekend. Yeah, go watch it this weekend. It killed it. Everything about the movie was sensational. Got a little slow at times, but they did a great job putting the story together. It felt very authentic. It felt very real. It did not feel like another superhero biopic. And it told the story of Shang-Chi, and it was very believable, and I enjoyed it. The Legend of the Ten Rings album soundtrack dropped, so I'm definitely going to check it out because you can hear some of the stuff in the background, and there was some cool hip-hop tracks that kind of when they transition. Big 30, King of Kill Branch. Yikes. I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass on that one. And the moment you have all been waiting on, Certified Lover Boy by Drake came out. Kev, what was your opinion of the album?
I'm going to say this, and I felt the same way about Kanye's album. It just didn't hit me the first time I listened to it. You know what I'm saying? Normally when it's a banger,
really?
Like, now listen, when Nas came out, that new Nas, I like Nas. I'm not like a huge Nas fan. I know he's a top 10, you know what I'm saying? But that album hit.
It's funny you say that, Kev. Oh man, guys, I'm gonna try to be quick with this. I came into these three albums. This is the conversation I've been having here at the home front. Nas dropped an album 4 weeks ago. Certified Lover Boy came out last week. Kanye came out the week before that. I heard Nas' first album, Illmatic. I was a big fan of Illmatic, but outside of that one album, I never really bumped a lot of Nas. I bumped his main tracks that came out. Everybody was bumping them. We were arguing about them in the barbershop. I know those, right? And I know when Nas is featured on something, I'm jamming that too. But I never really sat down and checked out a lot of bodies of work by Nas. Nas came in with this album, and it captured me off the rip. Literally driving to your house, I listened to the album 2 times through, and I was compelled. I was moved. To me, Nas took a tremendous step forward. I don't know where he was at in my top 20. Maybe he was top 10,
he's
top 15.
He's got to be in your top 10.
If he was, let's just say he was top 15, he moved himself up into the top top 10, borderlining on the top 5, right? We all kind of know what we feel about Kanye, right? Kanye is a legendary, I mean, he's a genius by all mentions. There was nothing that, I mean, if he does it, we know that it has a 90% chance of being an artistic, beautiful piece of work. What Kanye did for me, and it sounded like your experience was a little bit different. What Kanye did for me was he hit the mark. He didn't overachieve. He didn't overachieve. He didn't underachieve, though. He gave me an album that right now I'm still to this day listening to Pure Souls. I'm listening to 24. I'm listening to Jail Part 2. I'm still enjoying these songs just as much. It's almost like a mixture between a hip hop gospel album and I don't know. It's just crazy, but it's a great body of work. Kanye didn't overachieve. He didn't underachieve. Certified lover boy. Now, Drake is 100% the dopest MC on the. If you want to argue with me about him being number one in hip hop's lyrics, let's do it. Tap in, log in, leave a comment. Let's go. But Drake was number one, in my opinion, coming into this thing. Drake lyrics excelled. He did exactly what, especially like 7 a.m. and Bridal Path. I think the first one was something poetry, Def Jam poetry or whatever. He killed it lyrically. But as a part of a body of work, me listening to it, when the second time came for me to listen to it, I was skipping tracks, Kev. I was skipping songs. He took a step back artistry-wise, but overall, his talent level was still amazing. He didn't let me down as far as his skills, but the album wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. It wasn't worth me hearing Kim every week come on there talking about Certified Lover Boy ain't dropped yet. I was expecting something
but even
that was going to be all inspiring and just take over.
But I think she feels the same way. And I will say this, I like both of the albums. I do too. But here's my thing. Like, when I listen to it, and I got Drake in my top 5, I'm expecting you to just, bam, just come out. You got to come out.
Too.
And we had to wait 2 years?
Yeah, Drake is number 1 in my top 5. I'm going to go on record. Drake is number 1 in my top 5. Kanye's number 2 in my top 5. Lil Wayne is number 3 in my top 5. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right, Kev. You know what you gotta do, man. You gotta give them something to groove to.
You know what, man? I was hoping Pam was on here because this is one that she could have really got some kind of movement going. You know, she's she ain't.
I can do it.
Nah, you gonna run the fans away. But hey, Mystical. Everybody knows him. The man right here. Y'all know him.
Here I go.
Yeah, so I got Bouncing Back. You know that song.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You keep bumping me against the walls. See,
that's a dope one. That's a dope one.
Why did it
I'm gonna be honest with you. Everything Mystical had a high success rate, especially bro. We listen to Mystical nonstop. That dude is just he was he did something different though, right? Mystical was one of those rappers who didn't sound conventional. Him, I think Twista at the time. Them dudes was doing stuff that nobody had ever heard before. And so shout out to you, Kev. I like that. Mystical Bouncing Back. Kev, I'm kind of disappointed. Can I tell everybody? Or do you want to wait? You want to wait till you get them? Because I know you were really close to us having a
man, but if anybody follows me on Instagram, I try to tag SportsLifeTalk. I wasn't planning on getting these shoes. I was upstairs. I checked my watch and I got the notification from the sneaker app saying, hey, it started the draw or whatever. So I run downstairs. It's like 9:03. I said, you know what? I'm just going to try to get it. So I'm sitting there. I'm editing the show. I look at my phone and it's like, you won. You've been selected. I'm like, so on some shoes that I really do like them. I really do. But I had no intention of getting them.
And then me on the other end, I was battling for them.
But this is my first time ever winning, though, B. Jones.
Well, congratulations, man. Well, hopefully, when you get them in, we're going to show them to the fans.
They won't be here till the 22nd for some reason.
No, but it don't matter. We ain't in a rush, Kev. This is not a race.
Oh, yes, we are. If I paid you that money, run me my stuff.
You sound like Zoe. Man, Zoe be hot. Zoe be hot with GOAT. Some of these companies be delayed on that shit, but boy. Hey, you gonna rattle off some text messages. That's crazy.
Hey,
check this out.
Hey, let me just say one more thing.
No, go ahead, man.
Go check out those What the Prestos. Please check those out.
Did you snag? You snagged them too?
I will be showing y'all those eventually. But B. Jones, stop asking me questions. Get to your stuff. You'll get me in trouble.
Now, I was about to say, man. Did you get a sign off on all of this, or did you just go? You just start splurging? You just did what you wanted to do?
What you got for us this week, B. Jones?
Man, let's. I'm fast forwarding. We time traveling right now, and we're gonna talk about something that's coming out actually on 9/25. So this shoe is a couple of weeks out, but I plan on doing something a little bit different that week. So, but 9/25 is gonna come out, and it's going to be the Jordan 5. Now, these retro 5s are a classic. They're a staple. Some people call them Moonlight. That is going to be the official name that you'll see. But in the streets, we call them Oreos. And I can't believe we freezing up there, Kevin. We got some technical difficulties. But I don't see the sneaker on my end. Do you see the sneaker?
Yeah, I see it on mine.
Oh, well, y'all see the sneaker. So the Oreos, they're going to come out retail at $190. I don't know what else to say. Either you're copping or you're not. I told y'all last week, the sneaker game is changing. I think we're going to have an opportunity to get more and more of these sneakers. For an example, talking about those Bordeauxs that Kevin picked up this weekend, that retail price was like $340 or $350 or something like that. Something crazy before the shoe was launched, and now we got that price down to, on a size 12, the average bids are roughly about $250. So we consistently seeing those come down. The Pollens, see, KD Damon said he couldn't see the sneaker either, Kev.
What's crazy, I saw them just clear as day on mine.
All right. But those Pollens, the ones we talked about, the Pollens are they now down to about $230-ish. So you got to be a little bit patient. I promise you, be a little bit patient. Some of these sneakers are going to slowly drop. The electro oranges that we highlighted about 6 to 8 weeks ago. Those shoes are now roughly about $220, $225. So just be patient, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, Kev. There you go. The Jordan Retro 5 Oreos. Those are going to come out later on this month. So be looking out for them. I like the way these look. You could call them the tuxedo, call them Oreos, call them Moonlight, call them what you want to call them. But the white definitely sets this shoe off to where it may be a cop, Kev. So I'll ask you. You know what? While I'm asking Kev, ladies and gentlemen in the comments, tell me if y'all are copping this so we can take y'all votes. All right, Kev, are you copping this sneaker?
Come on, B. Jones. You know my love of 5s. And come on now. Those are my Batman. So if I can get those.
Ooh, I like that, Kev, the Batman.
I can try to get those. I'm not going to win those Saturday, though. Or next Saturday. I'm not going to win those.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
It's not going to happen.
I see what you're doing. You're trying to Jedi the sneaker app. I got you.
Sneaker app don't show me no love.
All right, so we got some yeses out there in the nation. Well, I'm going to tell you what, SLT Nation, I'm going to go with a huge thumbs up. It's a little tough for me to get this pair because I got so many pairs of black 5s. It's kind of like, I'm coming up to a point where now some of these sneaker colors are like bumping up against each other. I don't see any purpose in me going out and getting any more Hyper Royals, right? I got Hyper Royals in about 3 different that colorway in about 3 different retro brands. So there's, it's going to be tough for me to get another white and blue Jordan. But I don't know. You never know. Hey, if the sneaker app gives us some love, then we're going to cop those, man. Kev, let's rush through the pick 6, man. I've been having fun. I didn't realize we were behind schedule. I guess that's one thing Pam does right. She
right. It'd have been 110. Go ahead.
All right. So, Kev, we are back with the weekly fantasy, ladies and gentlemen. Katie, damn it, I don't know if you played with us last year. I know Zoe rock with us. We had some real good battles last year. I think I won three or four tournaments out of the 21. But we're going 21 weeks. Every week we put out an interchangeable weekly fantasy. There's no commitments. Play on the weeks you want to play. But this is the deal, SLT Nation. We can only get 20 spots, right? If you already include me, Pam, and Kev, and KD, that's 4 of the spots have been taken. So 16 people can play against the crew and come have fun with us. Like I said, you pick your roster based on the salary cap. Your team is exclusive to you. Whatever players you want, whatever combination, it is your world. We will put out the link. And honestly, I think we already up to like 15, Kev. It's crazy. You remember when we first started this, we had like 7 or 8 people played with us. You remember that? Now we got like 15, and I think we'll probably hit that 20 before tomorrow night.
We got 2 slots left.
Is that it? We only got 2 slots left? Wow. So hey, we're gonna throw the code up there later on. Don't leave out, man. Come on, get that slot. Come play with us. Kev, is there a way we can start like a group me or some kind of group chat to where we can talk trash on Sundays? Let's think about that. I'll leave that up to Kim since she out there. Kim, think of a way we can communicate on Sunday.
KD did make a group meet for us.
I don't know. It's got to be some way that the fans can come in and interact with us. And
Cam, you need to play. You should have been the first one to play. Good grief.
All right, y'all. So let's run through the pick six really quickly here, Kev. Who is your league MVP?
The diva, the one that just held the Packers up all season, Aaron Rodgers.
I'm going with that kid out of Buffalo, Josh Allen. Kev, Rookie of the Year. Who do you have?
Najee Harris.
I'm going Terrence Marshall Jr. And I almost went Micah Parsons, bro. I almost went Micah Parsons.
But
It's just tough for defenders to get that kind of claim. Your defensive MVP. Who do you got, Kev?
But this is starting week 2, not week 1. Levante David.
I'm going TJ Watt. I just think it's set up. Success is set up. They're going to let him wreak havoc. They already talking him up every day.
But they got to pay him first. So
yeah, he going to get paid. Pittsburgh got money. All right, let's talk a little bit of fantasy. Kev, who are your fantasy studs this week? What matchup do you really, really, really like?
I'm going Jalen Hurts versus Atlanta.
I am going the Miami defense. How about that one, Kev? I'm going to Miami defense against the New England Patriots. I think Mac Jones is in for a rude awakening. I think they gassed him up. They talked about how he's the next Tom Brady, and I think he's going to get baptized on Sunday and going to get ate up by that Miami defense, which finished top 7 last year in the NFL and has all pro players on it. Don't forget, that defense is real. All right, Kev, let's talk a little bit about your Cowboys. You stole my thunder earlier today. But who wins the first game of the NFL season when the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defend that championship in Raymond James Stadium against your very own Dallas Cowboys? Who wins that game, Kevin? And I want to score.
Cowboys 34-24. I'm changing it.
Really? 34-24?
No, 27-24. 27-24.
I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 38-31. It's going to be a shootout. Like I told you, I think things have been very sloppy for defenses now that they came back from COVID. I think Tampa Bay and Dallas going to have a nice little shootout. I'm hoping for both fantasy wives because I got a lot of those players. Kevin, the question on everybody's mind, Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a 15% chance based on the FPI to repeat as defending Super Bowl champions. Will Tom Brady get number 8? Point number 6.
No, it's too much hype going with them right now, so I'm going no.
I'm going no too, Kev. Does it feel like they doing all of this? They crowning him now
that's like
because they know he gonna hit that wall.
Yeah, every injury he's had, now they talk, he played through this, he played through that. Man, forget all that, man. We didn't need to hear that. We know you're great. We know you're one of the GOAT. You are the GOAT, of course.
He is the GOAT. He is the GOAT.
You're the GOAT. Man, we don't need to hear about you playing hurt and all that, man. Just play football, man.
Yeah, my cousin sent me a text message tonight. I don't have it on my hands, but he said the top 5 NFL players, and I don't know, it was on ESPN or somewhere. They said it was Tom Brady, Reggie White, Jerry Rice, Lawrence Taylor, and the running back out of Cleveland that Jim Brown. Do you respect that list? Top 5 players of all time. Tom Brady made the list though.
That's very respectable.
Yeah, I think it is too. I think it's very respectful. And the fact that Tom Brady is the only white person and that Tom Brady is the only quarterback on that list is crazy, ain't it? All right, the extra point, Kev. Who has, and this is for you, Pam. I planned this because I thought Pam was going to be in the building. Who has the best uniforms in the NFL, Kev?
Golly.
That's the extra point. Gave it for the ladies, and then they not in attendance. But who got the best looking uniforms in the NFL, Kev?
Man, that's a hard one. Just because we've been talking about them, and I really do like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I like their jersey.
The creamsicle? Which version though? The creamsicle?
No, the new ones. The one, the gray and
yeah.
I like those, man.
Man, this is a tough one for me. I went back and forth. Oh, my goodness. Kim stole my thunder right before my eyes, but it's the Pittsburgh Steelers, Blitzburgh, man. Blitzburgh uniforms are just classic. I don't know. When you see that black on yellow, them boys look like they are just ready for business. And my number 2 will be the Seattle Seahawks. Shout out to Mel and all my friends out there. But I'm going Blitzburgh, Steelers. And I'm going to tell you something, Kevin. Your Cowboys, they in the top 5 or 6 NFL uniforms, I think. I think they're a little bit behind the Saints, though. A little bit behind the Saints.
Sure.
Who that?
Of course they are.
All right, Cam, man. How much time we got, Cam? You want to shut it down, or do you want to go through a couple of these OT, man? We at the 104 mark. People probably tired. Let's go. Let's do the yeet. Let's do the yeet. All right, y'all. I'm gonna be quick with the yeet because it's a very simple one. I was on. My wife took me out on my birthday. And this was Friday night. We did a little pre gaming for the big birthday. She took me to a bar, and at the bar they had the TVs going on. And I caught Naomi Osaka game, and Naomi Osaka's tennis game, and I was so intrigued just to watch her play. And as Naomi struggled, I all of a sudden looked up, and there was this other young lady on the other side named Layla Annie Fernandez. This young lady just turned 19 days before entering into the U.S. Open. And after playing Naomi Osaka, she became the second youngest since Steffi Graf in 2005 to defeat a number 3 seed. She caught not only attention of her nation, but after we saw Sloane Stephens and all of these Americans, Coco Graf, and we started seeing all of our Americans going out, now she has turned the world on notice as she's went on to defeat not only Naomi, but number 5 and number 16. She's defeated 3 top 20 tennis players. But what makes this yeet worthy is the fact that her energy, her vivaciousness, she gives all of her credit to maple syrup. So Layla Annie Fernandez, for being extraordinary, for being exuberant, for showing us a tenacious and fearless attitude, you deserve a yeet. I'm going to get y'all some better sounds, I promise y'all.
Please.
They coming. All right, y'all. That about sums it up, man. I had a blast, Kev. We didn't, I kind of was looking forward to punching you in the chest a little bit, man. But
yeah, we had to do our thing, man.
We had to do our thing. So, ladies, I don't know. I felt like it went pretty good. I can't wait to hear what the New York Times has to say about this episode. hear what the people who reviewing it. Kev, shout outs. 2-minute warning. What you got, man?
All right, if you watch the show, then you know I got a hate relationship with LSU. With that said, this weekend, Coach O and those Bayou Bengals are taking on McNeese State. While LSU should win this in a rout, B. Jones, it may be some family gamesmanship involved. So if you didn't know, McNeese State's quarterback is Coach O's son. That's so right. LSU better win this game. And as a father, B. Jones, can you imagine trying to just crush your son? No, that's tough love. So shout out to Coach O and his son, and to you, B. Jones, because that's your team.
Thank you, man. Thank you. We're gonna be back, Kev. We're gonna be all right, man. I'm just praying for a 9-4 season at this stage, man. I don't know. We got 3 cupcakes, so those should be the wins. But we'll see.
But Brad Johnson's son, man, I don't know about him. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week. All right. You know what? For me, man, I hate to put a Debbie Downer on a great episode, but last week everybody was shocked when I told him my cousin had an emergency surgery. He's out of surgery. It went well. He's at home. Hopefully he's watching the show and enjoying it. Hopefully I'll get a call from him and he'll criticize, tell me what I could have did better. But also, man, this is the bad news. My baby nephew Carter had a situation, an accident at the house, and now he's in the hospital. So I just want y'all to pray for my sister and her sons and her husband, Buddha. I love them so much. So just send out some prayers for them, that Carter get better. And just to let y'all know, the praise reports are already coming in. Things are getting better. But I do want to let them know that they on my mind. I'm playing with them in my heart, and that I love them. I love them very dearly. And I think we got some big UFC matches coming this weekend. Y'all know I love fighting, so keep a lookout. We got like a big UFC weekend coming. All right, Kev. You know how we do it on You Got Next, man. You work hard on You Got Next. I'll leave you with the final word, sir.
B. Jones, man, I had a blast for an hour and 10 minutes now. Even though it's different not having Pam here to joke with her and KD. Yeah. We miss him. Hey, KD is gonna be out again next week. So y'all, if y'all in the comments, get on her right now.
I wish I had a boo, man. I don't think I got. I don't have a boo.
That was more. That was like a stripper one. I don't know what was up with that. I don't think KD stripping. But hey, next week we got a guest coming out of Florida. So be on the lookout.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. Y'all come check out. Listen, Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Y'all stay blessed, stay safe. Y'all take care of one another because the world is becoming a crazy place. We love y'all, and we will see y'all next Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, only on YouTube.
On YouTube.
So get your subscriptions in now.
Stop
Get
playing.
your subscriptions. Share. The takeover is here. I'm telling y'all, we're about to hit. Listen, Kev, buckle up, y'all. Buckle up. The people who are about to link up with us is crazy. Hard work pays off. We grinding. A few very select people know some of these names, and I'm telling y'all gonna call me up and be like, B, are you serious? The takeover is happening. It's coming. It's coming. Listen, we love y'all. We'll see y'all on the other side. Yeet.
Lil' baby say I'm fly, she see me. I know I got a giant in the drip, but I double cause I'm tired of the vibe, she clingy. And I don't play around with the wrist, when I get it, you already know the vibe, it's VVs. I swear I feel alive when I'm in the yo into the AM, making vibes on repeat. And I ain't gotta lie, you see these. She said she wanna vibe, she need 3. Each one for my boys, my teamies. Swimming through the riches with my squad, believe me. Iced out Audemars, Philippi's. Big arms legit, know I'm 8. Cook and let them know I'm different raw with the apron. Do this for my sons, I know it's mine for the taking. Lil' baby look like she the type that be playing. Slide and I skate this. She done me probably thinking who this. Yeah, money now it's funny how I see the mood switch. But boy named girl funny how the two mix. So I got them uptight, now they got the loose lips. Want the doors with a suicide on it. If I'm winning, gotta put my slimes on it. I ain't buying no Gucci or Prada. That she my man, and it's proof for her, solid. Drip to finesse like Kyrie. Young man with his own brand, I designed it. Whole gang got a wrist spring, cause I iced it. No name in my domain, I'm the nicest. Game, know I used to dream of the